Hello, it's me again. Um, I want to thank everybody for showing up earlier today. Hey Lee, um, when I was running my trains, you seen styrofoam that was blue or green. Sorry about that. Um, hey Nessie, Jerry, they well, I'm gonna turn them into coal loads. So I'm gonna say farewell to you right now and go here, maybe. There we go. Ta-da! Let me move my coffee cup. Um, they were talking about sceneries and everything over there on Jim's show tonight. And while I was a coal miner, um, it was easy for me to get the loads. So what I done is I measured out the coal or the hoppers here, and they you can buy the stuff to make your coal loads, look like coal. Me, I went and grounded up some coal. I took a magnet, went through it, make sure there's no impurities or anything like that. Um, but that's 150% West Virginia coal. um, I have it in that shaker because it's easier to get to. Um, but what I do is I measure out the beds, scale ruler. Um, I test fit them, make sure they just easy and out. You know what I'm saying? Um, then I take a easy note, yeah. Um, pencil, marker, whatever you got in hand, and just draw your line. Make sure she's kind of sitting in there even, all the way around. Now, what that? My wife's hunting. um, change this razor blade. Yeah, I can make it permanent. You're right. Get that coal hot enough, and just right before it flashes. I got an old Pop Tart box over here that I keep all my old razor blades in. I figure by the time I fill that up, I'll be gone. Who knew, right? um, but from that line, you just want to go, I don't know, whatever angle is good for you. And just slowly, 45, 22, whatever. Um, most people think that coal loads are completely flat. Lee, be careful. They're not. When they enter the hopper or the dump, um, they'll start off big and they'll roll the coal car forward, and you'll get that little belly in between. Um, the only reason I know that is I see it every day, at least twice a day. We have a CSX uh, engine. Oh, look at that! That was pretty. Um, Got one in the front that heads up the holler, and then all your coal cars, and then you got two at the end. And when they come out, you got two in the front and one in the end. They run, I think it's 100 coal cars up through here. If I'm not mistaken. Watch out for a sharp knife. Where is it? Oh, okay. That's why the wife bought me this. Because every time I play with something sharp, I cut something off. Last time it was a finger. I'll set it back in. You want a little bit of play in there. Because the next step, I'm going to have to shave that one down a little bit, is going to help to remove the coal loads. And you want it kind of to where it's easy to get rid of, you know what I'm saying? Now, if I can get everything unmagnet from them, I've got my Lord, everything the brother hooked to them. Well, it makes everything magnetized, that's for sure. What I have is these magnets. Boy, do they stick good. Okay. Right in the center of that. Make you a hole. An outline. If you go too deep, don't worry about it because the coal load will cover it up. Hey Gus, thanks for stopping in. The coal load will hide the magnet, and if you're a little deep, it still picks up. Just be careful when you're doing this because you can cut yourself. I had a little spoon earlier. I don't know what I done with it. Would have been perfect for this. But I didn't know I was coming live, so pop it out. Push it in. Then when your magnet, you got a stick. I am about, how far do you think we are from Logan, baby? 15 miles. I'm about 15 miles from Logan County. Then you can pull your coal loads out. You'll have this magnet on the end of a stick with the right polarity. And picks it right up out of the coal car. Who's ever running the coal mine can actually empty the cars out quicker than trying to pick the cars up and all that good stuff. Then next step is you set your old magnets across. Bring it out and get your black paint. It don't matter if it's gloss, matte, flat, whatever. And it figures I left my good paintbrush in the other room. Let's see what this one will do. What the heck are you hunting for? Elk. You don't have to go all the way down because, like I said, it's all going to be hid. And if you get this done fast enough, you can do the next stage. I mean, everybody does their cold load different. I've seen somebody do this and it works. But you want to try to get the most coverage you can on the top of this. Because then you can do this next step that will get yourself a old lid or something. I'm sure I got to cover that up. Now this will, it should have, some of it should adhere to the paint, but some won't, you know what I'm saying? I had a little block of plastic right here. And that way, and if you want it deeper, you know, a thicker load, which is, you know, I will have my hump to cover up the magnet. But the next step is to find your magnets that you just had. Make sure they're at the right polarity. Because that would suck. You put this together and have the polarity fighting against each other. I do have Elmer's glue that I use for the what's that saying? Just a dab will do you if your glue works. I hate when your stuff gets clogged. Well, we'll take care of that. That's got little claws on it. We'll fix it. We'll fix it live on. Now if I can get the lid back on. There we go. Take a dab. And this will help keep the magnet in place. No more magnet. Let me see if I got the right polarity. Nope. Hey, that's a neat magic trick. Watch. Pushes away. But when you get the right polarity, boom. If you don't have the right polarity, it will fight you. But when you have the right polarity, you got it made. Like I said, you don't even really see a magnet in the midst of all that. You know what I'm saying? Now you want to let this dry in between stages. That way the coal that is there is semi-heat to it. I mean, when you put your glue across this, your Elmer's glue, you will lose some of this coal. You can do this with sawdust loads, any kind of gondola load, anything. You put a magnet in there, cover it up, and have a stick next to the area you're working. See, I got the polarity wrong. You know what I'm going to do tonight? I'm going to sit here and play with the coal loads. Yeah, Lionel's new cars are off the lot. But when you're done, you will have something that looks like that. This car here I took and put some Elmer's glue across the bottom of it. Glue some of the coal down. But it went from that to that. Oh. When you turn it sideways, it does come out. What I've been live, 20 minutes? And this took 10. And you ain't got nothing to do. And you're watching videos, catching up on what's going on. You know, crank out a lot of them. But I want to catch everybody up to what is going on here at the layout. What I've been working on. I was able to get my church built. I don't want it falling off that platform. Got my church built. It's on a little grassy knoll. It didn't come out too bad. I mean, it does look pretty good for being a church, you know. Every church I've been to down here is either brick or wood, and they're either brick or white. That's one of the projects that I've been working on. The one thing I have been working on, the wife got me for Christmas, and that is a oil rack for loading and unloading. All my parts do work. They do swing. My platforms do lift. Got all my valves painted. Let me turn it this way, that way you can see it. Got all the valves painted. Left the pipes gray. I am going to add on to this side here. When the time comes. Also, this is something that I have finished up that will go on the layout. Back in my other videos, you've seen me building this. My PVC towers. Literally everything on this is handmade. My ladder's handmade. My walkboard is soldered piano wire stuck down in styrene. Well, there, I ain't paint the back. Because why? It's not, nobody gonna see it. But the ladder is homemade out of styrene. HO 2x4s. These little sticks right here are wood. This is wood wrapped with a piece of styrene stop sign. Or no trespassing sign. And my 3 vents, or 4 vents, sorry. But that is all handmade from scratch. My base here is wood that's been glued down. I had it drop one time, and that's the only damage it done. It hit the floor at that corner. The one thing everybody's been working on, and I fell in love with it, so the wife got me one for Christmas, is the country courthouse. Okay, and I can honestly say, when I think Woodland Scenics took these guys over, if I'm not wrong, if I'm not mistaken, I have some of the DPM's original one, original DPM buildings, excuse me, and comparing it to this model and their old models, that there's the quality went up. Yeah, I figured you'd see this look familiar. But this is what I've been working on part-time. I ain't been doing it full because I want to take my time, and I wish this light would work for me. But I've got the back half done. I've got all the brick in. I went in and touched up a bunch of little bricks and stuff to highlight them. I done my trim in a spice berry. Let me see if I can get the glare off of that a little bit. There. You can see some of the brickwork that I done out through just me and my old trusty glasses here. But I've been taking my time on this one. I want this one to look good. I got most of the brickwork done as far as the first coat. This piece is completed. So far I'm doing pretty good as far as keeping the concrete color consistent. Ooh, big word of the day. Yeah, when you guys were building that, man, it was like That is perfect. That's the building I've been looking for. And I showed it to the wife, and she said, yeah, that does. Well, Santa Claus was good to me. But I just wanted to show you what I've been up to at the table. I did want to show you how I did my coal loads. Quick, easy, done, out the door. Put a magnet in them. That way, the person that is running that facility can snatch them loads out as the train goes by. And then, just trade me. Hey, I'll tell you what, there is, like I said, the DMP, the DPM buildings. Yeah, DPM buildings before, they were good, don't get me wrong. But the amount of detailing that is on this building is outrageous. I mean, in the center here, these little squares, you got to paint that a different color because you want it to pop. And, whew, but it's been a fun build. There's no lie about that. Everything's going white trim, brick pattern with spice berry trim. And then of course the concrete steps, color and everything. Yeah, it is, Missy. It is. A lot of like I said, I can't remember who I seen this off of. I can't remember who I seen it from, but it's been years, and ever since, that's the way I've been doing mine. The glue seals it. It won't come off, and if you nick it, all you got to do is touch it up with black paint or whatever. For wood, you want to use a dark, like a brown, to match the wood loads from like a pulp factory. Stuff like that, it's just easy peasy, lemon squeezy. That's what I wanted to show you all tonight. Poof. Come on, there we go. As far as what's been happening here at the layout, coal loads, quick, easy. I mean, horses are backwards. Well, you feel that too. Just you gotta find it first though. Make a liar out of me now. Y'all seen it work earlier. Nope, that's pushing. There we go. Let's say, don't make a liar out of me now. I've seen some gentlemen take and make a jig when their cars went through. It would roll and put a load in the car, and then the next jig would have, the following car load. And it was all run with magnets and servos. It's pretty cool. But when you're doing loads, get a couple cars, different makes, because no two makes are the same. That way you can do what, I can run and put chassis system number 267 on this. And that way I know where it goes, if you want to go that technical. I usually make mine a little bit loose, that way they fit in all cars. But I'm going to jump. It's going on a half hour. I appreciate y'all stopping in. The reason I got this on is background noise. Yeah. But from my house to your house, may the good Lord be with you. Y'all be safe. I'll see y'all tomorrow. I don't know if it'll be in the train room or in here, but look for me tomorrow. Hit that thumbs up, hit that bell, and then there's a little thing that says all. That'll get you. But y'all have a good evening. Be safe. And watch out for this storm coming.